Everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. This one is crazy fanfiction tags. I have no idea. I've never read fanfiction. I've never actually read fanfiction, but what I am aware of it, it like turns characters and situations, movies, TV shows, whatever, and basically just makes it sexualized. I have no idea if that's even remotely true. That's the base level knowledge that I have of it. I guess I'm gonna get a little bit of a peek inside this world. If you are a big consumer of fan fiction or even a writer of fan fiction, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments of why you do it, why you're into it, what's good about it, what's bad about it. Let me know down below in the comments. I have literally no idea what this is gonna be like. I'm assuming tags, it's going to be crazy based on the title. But I don't know how crazy, so we're going to find out. This was requested by a Patreon subscriber. If you two would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description will get you there. Throw a like in the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post immediately and you can come check them out. And let's go.
Jesus. Frog Inc. OC, Roomba Army of Doom. Now with Void Dissociation and Dick. Weed Child. Safe, non-sexual, non-fatal vor. Enemies to siblings to lovers. Hi, I spent a hot second scouring the internet as well as asking Twitter, trying to find the oddest, strangest, funniest, craziest fanfic tags out there. If you aren't aware, fanfic tags basically help filter out what you want to read and don't want to read for fanfiction, and they oftentimes serve as warnings or just let you know what type of content is in the fic. So an example would be a fic that's tagged angst, enemies to lovers, major character death, but yeah, they can get kind of wild, so I'm gonna share some of them with y'all. And keep in mind that this is only a fraction of what's out there. If you have any others that you've seen or come across, then let me know in the comments. Here we go. Meatball verse. Vicks vapor rub used for criminal purposes.
I don't know how you would even... How would you even use that for criminal purposes? I have no idea.
Cannon is dead. I killed it behind Denny's. Dogs with architectural preferences. One eye gouging happens, but it's not, like, bad. Character death. He gets better, though. Knees. Slaps hood of this fic. This baby can fit so many tropes. Conspiracy theory. Bakugo is Guy Fieri. Come for the daddy cake. Stay for the risotto recipe. The blood drinking is consensual, but the dancing is not. This grape can yeet into the astral plane. Property Brothers. Freeform. Drunks. Jean swim trunks.
The Property Brothers? Oh, God.
Protected hand-holding. Trash Jesus strikes again. Hell is real and Alabama doesn't exist. There are actually two beds, but one has bad vibes. My name's Orangina Great Crush, and I'm found family till I die. Gifts. Yes, this is the fic that had to change its name because of One Direction porn confusion. Stupid boys who pee too much.
I think what I heard about it is somewhat accurate based on some of these tags. It's that sexual in nature. I have no idea what else to make of it.
Tentacle porn as a metaphor for an identity crisis. Shameless excuse to talk about peanut farmers. Spoilers for the Bible, I guess. AU where they ride the bus a lot. Putting the bi and FBI. Aliens made them do it. Various white people. Soccer for some reason. Necrophilia. ... Or is it? Gratuitous usage of Jeff Goldblum's speech patterns. Mentions of heterosexuality.
That is one big pile of shit. That's my favorite Jeff Goldblum line of all time.
Sort of inappropriate conduct for a morgue. Canon typical. Whoa there, buddy. Don't make that decision. Ravioli, ravioli, give me a reason to live. Inappropriate use of the force. Can choking be cute? Objectively awful soup. The walk of shame. Now with nuns. Creepy fluff. I don't know what that would entail. Fight me, Deborah. Butter as lube. Improper use of Catholic rituals. I'd be lying if I said this wasn't self-insert. Occasional forays into the explicit. There aren't any zebras on Mars. Holy teenage boys. Facials, but the spa kind. Facials, not the spa kind. Yoga pants are basically a mating display. Violence against toasters. No beta, we die like men.
I actually agree with that yoga pants one.
Women eating junk food.
That's not crazy.
Is the only ethical consumption under capitalism. MILF. Elf with a gun. Improved use of spatula. R-rated hugging. Hot chocolate murder. Happy ending with cannibalism. Okay, so imagine playing spin the bottle, but with knives. Lunar rovers as courting gifts. That's actually really cute. Rated G for granola bars. Meet cute. Hostage situations. I know those things kind of conflict, just go with it, okay? They're not in love, they're just idiots. Alternate universe. Canada. The word crunk is used unironically. Sleeping Beauty, but Beauty is a very dead goth guy. It was supposed to be smut, but then I killed someone. Lesbians are stronger than God and cannot die. References to zesty summer rainforests. Brothers/sister. Folgers commercial.
Waking up. Folgers in your cup.
Amish Corn. Freeform. This is about grief. And also vaping. Gratuitously hot Voldemort. Apex Predator Teletubbies. With just a few cheese cubes, you too can summon Eldritch God. Stargazing. It's set in a toilet, but they don't piss on each other. I'll be real with y'all. They're straight up bagel. How to get a skeleton off 101. Alternate universe. Bread. Do not the Rock. What's a king to a god?
You know what's funny? You have to take this as a joke, because they're not writing this as like meant to be dead serious. There's comedy in these tags. Clearly it's not all serious.
Flirting so heavy it's industrial grade. Allegorical breakfast cereal smut. Gratuitous ABBA. That's
they are
my
extremely
kind of
original and clever.
Uselessly useful assassin. Goose goat hybrid returns. A crucifix gets smashed, but in a sexy way. The major character death warning is only for Mineta. The pillar men, but their hands. Implied spooning. I don't think that's weird compared to a lot of the other ones on.
You know what's interesting? This is very much like the... How do I say this on YouTube? This is very... It's like you start off with one aspect of it, and then you get used to it, so you get more extreme, more extreme, more extreme, more extreme, more extreme, more extreme, more extreme. Not more extreme, but more extreme. And you get to that point where you're just like, all right, now I can't even think about this. I need something more crazy. I need something wilder. I need something, to the point where you're way off the deep end. Where you're talking about like sexy time in morgues.
Here, but the fact that it's implied like it's something taboo is just sending me. Unorthodox use of jelly bean. Oat milk as a love language. Lurking cows. This is literally 1K of lesbian pining and weirdly violent wingmen geese. Alien typical parenting. Canon typical yeeting. Begging in a torture context, not a sexy fun context. Fun family pastime. Anarchy. Fun fact, I wrote this during the aftermath of a catastrophic Category 5 hurricane. There's a rabbit named Churro.
Must live in Florida.
To read this yet? Dobby is quaking
on the
in
East
his
Coast.
Gucci flip-flops. But also, pickled eggs. Slight angst, but not full Edward Cullen levels of angst. IKEA is actually the villain of this fic. Creative uses of magic so you and your ghost GF can bang. Distressed harmonica noises. Simple, non-fatal vor. More! Lizard! Dicks! Enemies to siblings to lovers. Alternate universe. No plumbers. Plumbers don't exist. The storm cometh. Platonic daddy king. They are in 4th grade,
God.
so no parent. Ghosts. Both sexy and not. Dear God, the porn! Sexy cabbage husband. Sonic booms are actually the flatulence of fallen angels. Dramatic off-screen goldfish death. Repeated mentions of bread. Automatic nut though, am I right or what? Snacking poncho. I've never been to Jamba Juice. Adding the romance back into necromancy. Don't underestimate the murder baby. Biologically accurate spider God. Thursday's a lie made up by the government. Yogurt. I can explain. Human versus potato. IDK, there aren't clear protagonists. Inappropriate use of sock puppets. An iffy reference to a mastiff. To titty or not to titty? That is the question. Let Perry the platypus say This could technically be read as platonic, but you know it ain't. Inadvisable lube choices. Truffle oil. Gay fish. In my ocean? It's more likely than you think. Getting caught having sex on a printer. Husband says slow burn so slow it's decomposition. Unnecessarily sexual dishwashing. Rotisserie style kebabs. In the anus? Someone call 1-800-Jesus. Frog ink. OC, Roomba Army of Doom. Now with more dissociation.
That actually sounds terrifying, honestly.
Child. Hypothetical bear traps. Putting the avocado.
Do you know how many times on Prime Day or whatever, Black Friday, where I've looked at those Roombas or electric vacuum cleaners that just kind of clean up by itself. They go back to the charge station, they mop. I've looked at those so many damn times, and I've never pulled the trigger on it because I just keep going, dude, if you cannot use a vacuum cleaner for not that big of a space, you're just ridiculous. So I keep talking myself out of it. I look at it, and then I go, you have a vacuum cleaner. You can do this. I believe in you. I don't buy it.
Avocado back together. I don't like this one.
Meanwhile, in the forest of dubious consent,
Rickety Snooty stick the gun in his booty?
meh relationship.
Holy unreliable narrator, Batman.
I can't stop writing blowjobs with teeth.
Adam being a piss biscuit, per usual. The fact that I can think of like 4 different Adams that this applies to. Cooked dove, meant to be eaten. No beta, we kayak like Tim.
Passive aggressive bisexuality. Pennywise is a big boy, if you know what I mean.
Shrek X Donald Trump. Freeform. Weirdly canon compliant. I mean, canon never explicitly stated that they aren't capable of shifting into seagulls.
Blood pancakes. Shane's got a crab kink. Does a minute or so count as necrophilia? Jesus Christ.
No monkey this time, I swear. The trees are attacking. You have awakened the gazebo.
Graphic depictions
Of Guy Fieri. Cheesecake.
God.
Unspeakable.
Welcome to Flavor Town.
Very, very sweaty elves.
100% crack, 200% dick.
Fraternal sketchiness.
I know we're all hankering for lawyer AUs.
Not safe for pants.
I have no idea what AUs is.
The warning. Local lesbian comes to terms with gender identity. Death toll in the millions.
Alternate universe. Everyone lives except Bilbo Baggins. What the f did Bilbo do? Use of yoga for morally ambiguous.
So there's sexual nature to this. There's genocide. Really having trouble like picturing what the hell this is. It's like exaggerations and taking stories and just making it as absurd as humanly possible. Is that what's going on here? It's a form of art, certainly.
Purposes that feel when your GF is maybe becoming a werewolf and you don't know how to help. Rated mature for one chap where a fear entity hits on a dude for his ass. Outrageously evil bongs. The inherent
That's a very different supernatural right there.
horror of Scottish fire.
We see the demons thirsting over Sam
yes,
and Dean.
I'm Jewish. Yes, I'm posting a mistletoe kiss fic. Shut up! Hey! Steal from the rich. Do it, Teeth. Teeth? Therapist costs money, but all this cost was my dignity.
Improper use of debate
The
podiums.
inherent romance of being
I think therapist was the key word there.
chased by a mammoth square. Matchmaking. Crocodiles. Bee kink. Are bee kinks a thing? Can you have a bee kink?
Yeah, it's called the Bee Movie. Have you seen it? That woman went off and ran off with a bee.
Don't answer this. Dolphins with lasers. Invisible oatmeal. Determination to fist.
That was the weirdest
Blowjob
kids
is the
movie ever.
history of the Soviet Union as told through popular hairstyles. Carrion beetles. Ha! I bet no one else uses that as a tag.
Ambushed by carbonated beverages.
Potentially inaccurate farming. Sin. Long form. And that's all for this time around, folks. Again, if you know of any other interesting tags, then please feel free to share them in the comments. I'd love to add them to my collection. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!
By the way, her bed was fantastic. Let me go back to that. Yeah, she's got those cool, like, columns or whatever around it. That's awesome. She's got good style. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw it some love. So I'm slightly more confused as ever. Although I did get a confirmation that it's probably 99% sexual. Let me know down in the comments if, you know, you write fanfic or you read fanfic and it's not sexual. That'll be surprising based on those tags. What's weird is I thought tags were supposed to be like commonly used phrases. Maybe this is commonly used stuff in the fanfiction world, but I've never... I mean, I would not search any of those words or any of those things. So you'd have to actually see the post and the tags to like kind of let you know what's in it. Like it's not something you're going to be finding due to those tags. It's almost more like a disclaimer. Hey, just letting you know, this one talks about butter as lube. So if you're anti-butter, don't bother watching. Don't bother listening. Don't bother reading. I have literally nothing else to say other than that was a part of the internet I don't think I've ever been. And it was interesting to see the creativity around them Obviously, there's humor in those. They're not meant to be taken seriously, although it kind of tells you like what's in it, maybe. I'm trying to figure out why you would want to read that, and I'm not coming up with answers. So let me know down below in the comments. This is totally out of my freaking world or wheelhouse, and I have no idea how to interpret any of this, other than it's a little bit different than Dickens. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Link down below for the Patreon. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I shall see you on the next one. Who knows where we'll be reacting to next? I have no idea. I never thought in a million years I'd be doing a video on fan fiction, which I've never read, I've never looked into. So here we are. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.